Drea Humphrey here with Rebel News. I've come back to my home away from home, from Calgary, not from British Columbia. I came back to Edgewood, BC, the rural Universal Ostrich Farms, and I thought my first report was going to be reporting the execution of what we let you know recently at our special website called SaveTheOstriches.com. We got intel that after a long battle for the farmers here to try to save the lives of their happy, healthy, and thriving flock of nearly 400 birds behind me, the prehistoric creatures, against the Canadian Food Inspection Agency's kill plan to cull them in the name of an avian flu, 2 of their deceased carcasses tested positive with the controversial PCR test last December. That means these birds are almost healthy and asymptomatic for 250 days. I think we're at 248. But I thought, because of the intel we received, very good, solid intel that has been proven correct based on the good news I'm going to tell you, they were planning to descend on the farm today. So not the CFIA, but whoever they've hired, their hitmen, which I am working very hard to get that answer for you. But thanks to a source, we knew they were coming. We knew the company that they had rented vehicles from to bring supplies to aid in this senseless, inhumane cull that Canada insists on doing, even though the United States of America's top health officials have stepped in and said, Canada, what the heck are you doing? We will partner with you to save these lives and the research these birds represent. Because remember, these birds are not for human consumption. Their eggs are actually being used in antibody research to fight viruses like COVID-19. And now that they're immune to the avian flu, well, you would think instead of culling millions of farm animals for no reason, you'd want to further that research too if you were Canada and the CFIA. But no, they were coming to kill them. And that has been confirmed by a new hero stepping in. The company, Clearway Car and Truck Rentals, had said, nope, take us out of this. We don't want anything to do with it. I'm Drea Humphrey with more on this important miracle. You can support my coverage to be here, be your eyes and ears on whatever goes down on this farm so that everybody can see the government overreach or the people convince the government to do the right thing. And you can chip in to help cover my costs to do so at SaveTheOstriches.com. But here's more about the miracle.
This policy is coming to a farm near you if we don't stop it.
Someone can phone the 1-800 number.
Absolutely, and that's what happened here.
You could be disgruntled at your neighbor, and you could be not wanting to hear the rooster crowing anymore, and you could call and say, I'm pretty sure they have H5N1, and they could come in and they kill every animal that person owns. And this is reality. And that's all we've been fighting for here. The ostriches have been the Trojan horse in the war, and they've been leading an amazing charge at gathering everybody's attention because they're unique and they're beautiful, they're prehistoric, and a big applause for the ostriches because they are waking up the world. Yeah.
Good news, another miracle for the farm. The truck and car company, Clearway Truck and Cars, has pulled out. They are demanding, after we let the public know what our intel told them, that their vehicles were in fact being used to help assist this senseless, inhumane cull plan, they have pulled out. They became aware at the same time, they claim too. So they said, we don't want any part to do with this. This is Drea Humphrey with Rebel News, and here's what they had to say.
Clear statement is that, hey, we are not wanting to be associated with this. We have phoned CFIA and demanding that these vehicles be returned immediately, and that we are not wanting to be part of this culling. And that they need to find other vehicles. This is not anything that our company wants to be associated with in any way. And so, and that we need this. We need these vehicles back right away. They said, well, what do you want us to do? And I said, you need to give us those vehicles now. And I don't care if I have to fly to Castlegar and get them myself, whatever. Obviously, they won't let me on the property, but I mean, I can't. Whatever way I have to get them, I'm like, I'll do whatever. But this is not a hill that we have any desire to die on, or that we want to be associated to this in any way whatsoever.
So that was the COO, Jeremy Olson, giving me a statement. He also told me that in addition to people saying, you know, don't do this, there were, in fact, some people he claims who were threatening them. Now, again, to be clear, Clearway had no clue exactly what their trucks were being used for. And the COO, Jeremy, he says, we are animal lovers. We are not going to be a part of this in any way. So I'm going to throw to when I broke the news to Katie Pisitny. She is the adult daughter of the co-owner, Karen Esperson, who co-owns the farm along with Dave Valinsky. You're actually going to hear from both of them right now when I broke them the good news. We were out there by the birds and I said, I got some good news.
Yeah.
So you remember Clearway Car Truck Rentals?
Yeah.
Their CEO just reached out to me. He said they want absolutely no part in this at all. They have demanded their vehicles back from the CFIA immediately. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
They said they had no clue what was happening with their trucks. They're just a company.
Yeah, this is a win, you guys. All it takes. We can all be heroes. This is what we said. This is how we change it. We just say no. We say no to what's wrong, and we say yes to what's right. And we stand up for what's right. This is. I'm in shock.
Me too. It's another miracle. Now, to be clear, they had no clue what their vehicles were going to be used for. They say they love animals. And they are not for, this is not a hill for them to die on. They don't want anything to do with it. They have received a lot of backlash. They say they've gotten threats. So I know that's not what you're about. So what do you want to say?
I want to say, please do not threaten anybody. That's not what we're about. We can do this in stronger together with peaceful resolution. Words power by just our voice. Look at the change that we were able just to make by hopefully just the emails. They didn't know what their vehicles were going to be used for. I want to say thank you to Clearwater, but let's now remember the contractor. I want to just make a mention to whatever contractor is going to come out here and kill almost 400 healthy animals that have never been tested. You have the opportunity to be the next hero and just say no. If we all say no, this won't happen. And then this will give us a chance to prove the ostriches are healthy, that we have an scientific innovative opportunity for all Canadians, for viruses and disease in the future. Stronger together. I've been saying that since day one. We're stronger together. And miracles happen every day. And it's Miracle Saturday. So thank you. Right. Thank you, Drea. Thank you, Clearwater. Thank you for doing what's right. Please, everybody now take the initiative to say thank you to Clearwater car and truck rentals out of Abbotsford and the Lower Mainland. Say thank you. Thank you for standing up. Thank you for being a hero for the Saturday. And thank you for doing what's right.
And give them some good Google reviews, guys. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. They're on the right side of history. Yes. And one day at a time. 1 day
at a time. 1 minute at a time. It's a win.
We just got some good news. The car and truck rental that supplied the CFIA with some vans has just pulled out. They said they don't want anything to do with this. They're asking for their trucks back right now.
Oh my God, thank you. People are waking up. Yeah. That is what we need, is support like that.
Thank you.
We will win this battle. We will.
That is Dave Valinsky. He is co-owner of the farm, doing farmer duties. As you see, they're coming from all over the place. Some people are coming in this weekend to take a peaceful stand, including Jocelyn's family. You might remember that is I don't know if she's still 13, but the 13-year-old girl that you heard all over the news, sort of, using it as an excuse. Canada's only avian flu human case. Well, she's here on the farm to stand with the ostriches too. I'm going to go ahead and link Clearwater. Is it Clearwater? I think it's Clearway. I'm going to go ahead and link Clearway down below. If you guys need a truck or car rental, obviously choose them. Now, after that, they of course wanted to call Jeremy Olson with Clearway Car and Truck Rentals.
Hi, we want to call you from Universal Ostrich Farms. This is Katie and my mom Karen.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
We're
it sounds better.
we're doing
so much better.
We want to thank you for everything you've done. You are the hero of the day.
Absolutely.
We're glad. It was just like, unfortunately, I mean, as you guys heard, we got inundated. Yesterday morning, I went to work, and it was like, Ostrich Farm, what's going on here? And it was just like phone calls. Unfortunately, you can't control that, but
one thing we want to apologize and make very clear, we don't stand for any threats and anything like that.
I heard that in your videos too.
Good.
And even with the Rebel News, I heard
Yeah.
them saying, hey, look, unfortunately, you guys can't control that.
Nope.
And people went nuts.
So what we've
They were,
been
like,
trying to,
shredding everything.
and then what we've been trying to promote is you guys are the heroes. And this is where the government, we don't need to wait for the government to make change. We can do this as the people. And you stood up and you made the right decision, and you stood for right from wrong. And we just,
You're a true hero in history right now. You're a true hero.
Well, I said, even like the lady from Rebel News, I said, you know what, when I was younger, I remember a guy throwing rocks at a cow that was walking by, and I beat him up. And I was like, what are you doing? You don't do that to animals, right?
You don't kill healthy animals. And that we're just hoping that the contractor that's going to try to kill these animals for Canadian Food Inspection Agency, that they take your lead. That we don't need, we need to test animals before we kill them to make sure they're sick. So
no doubt. Doesn't make any sense.
You're a hero. You're a hero.
Absolutely.
You're a hero.
I hope the story continues to get better, and it'll be really amazing. I know there's a lot of people all around the world watching this that I think a lot of people would love to see where it's, this is turned a tide, and this is just unrealistic situation to be in.
It is.
And to me, the justification is just not there.
It isn't. You're a hero. You're a hero. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We love
guys,
you.
all the best.
Love you from Universal Ostrich. Okay.
Love you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
They believe that they are heroes, much like, by the way, if you remember, if you've been following my reports at SaveTheOstriches.com, heroes just like the regional district in the area. When the culling was about to take place, just like it is now, that district unanimously passed a motion after they caught wind that the CFIA intended to dump the carcasses of these healthy animals at their landfill, and they unanimously voted against that, saying, no, you need to test these animals again if you expect to dispose of them here. Take another look at that miracle.
I'll second that.
Thank you. All right, duly, the motion is duly made and seconded. Do you have any discussion? Yes. Anything online? All right, all those in favor? Everybody.
Oh my God, they just.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you hear?
No.
RDCK called them back into the room.
It's all good. It's all good.
They won't accept any carcasses. They said they full motion. They're backing us, and they have to be tested tomorrow. They're telling CFIA if you will, any birds, any animal to hit their landfill has to be tested for H5N1. If it isn't positive, they're not taking it. None of the ostrich carcasses. They called him back. Oh my God. Hey. Moving forward, Moving forward.
It's amazing. These birds are getting close to 250 days healthy, and everything is riding on this situation. Food, farming rights, property rights, the right to get a good trade deal since the Americans are wanting to partner with the farm. British Columbia, Canada, the top health officials are saying, hey, we want to work with you to further the research that these birds are involved in. And instead, Canada is continuing to say policy over sanity, and we're going to kill these birds and the science that they represent with them. Science that competes with Big Pharma, by the way, because it's antibody research. From the eggs, they extract antibodies and find a way to fight viruses like COVID-19, and eventually, now that they're immune from avian flu.
So we have an update, one update, and thanks, Rhea. So they have been, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency said that they will empty the vans immediately and they will return them. Wow. So,
So right behind me, a meeting is taking place where they are letting the supporters who have come know the good news. And I just received breaking news within that, which is that a demand letter has in fact been sent to the CFIA by Clearway Car and Truck Rentals. And they received notice back from the CFIA saying they are unloading the trucks and they will return the vans immediately. That means it could have delayed within hours. They were only 3 hours away from this farm. I'll show you a little bit more of what they have to say.
Good. Thank you, everyone, for showing up to start with and taking the time out of your day and finances and everything that you do to get here. It's very much appreciated from every walk from here to there. It's very well enjoyed, and it's appreciated by the family. We've had a few scares. This is a big one. There's always seems to be 2 or 3 times since January when we've had some massive scares and we reach out to people. Everybody shows up and there's always that cry wolf scenery, but it's not. The shit's happening. I think it's just mental warfare. And we appreciate everybody for showing up on this one.
we do.
Please.
We do. We had a good win today. So we should all clap.
Yeah!
Our win was the rental company. There was 3 vans that were rented out from Clearway Rental Company Car and Truck Rentals in the Lower Mainland. And that rental company found out that those 3 vans were being used by Canadian Food Inspection Agency to carry materials to come and execute these healthy animals. And that rental company got a hold of Canadian Food Inspection Agency and said, we demand our vehicles back. So this goes to show you that we don't need to wait for the government to make the changes. We can make the changes. And now all of us that are here, we're all going to summon the contractor, the energy of the contractor, whoever's been hired to come in and kill these healthy animals that have been touched and loved for decades. And we know that they're not, or that they are healthy. Not one animal on this farm that is living has been tested. Yeah. So we, without the threat of 6 months in jail, $200,000 fine, some of us know all of that. We have the proof. These animals are healthy. They are not shedding infinitely. That the incubation period is only 7 to 14 days. It is not 240. We do not kill our family once they've recovered, and we definitely don't kill the survivors on our farms. So, thank you to Clearway Car and Rental, our truck rentals in the Lower Mainland. But now it's the contractor. We can do the right thing, and we need to say no. That's all it takes. And then we can show that in unity and with our voices and our passion and our energy that we can create the change and come together. And all we got to do is just right from wrong. This is wrong. Right is to test them. Our DCK Regional District of the Kootenay Boundaries, they started this. They started the precedence of no. We are not going to accept a large volume of large-bodied animals without testing that they are sick. We're not going to bury healthy animals.
That's right.
There is. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say one thing we do want to acknowledge is thank you for the amazing turnout. This is what keeps us going. This is what keeps the government away, is people showing up. Yeah. People realizing the cause and then maybe intercepting and stopping. And we heard it went as far as him to say, I'm literally going to go myself to Castlegar, he said, to pick up those vans. So they were on their way here, and they stopped him. They were coming in the back.
Oh my God.
So this is an amazing thing
Divine
today.
intervention. Come in here, Dave. Come here.
It's a miracle. It's a complete miracle happening. It is the power of the people.
I apologize. I've led a very stressful life. I thrived on stress. But this has got me. And I will break down.
Speak up, Dave.
Okay, I'll speak up. One thing that we have to get out beyond what we're doing here with the farm, people across the country have to realize that they're in danger. And one of the things that the last 3 judges, when they ruled against us, in there they put in the CFIA does not have to come and test. They can come on your farm with a suspicion and order the killing of all your animals. And this is what has to get out to other farmers.
Yeah.
We need everybody to wake up to that sick fact.
Yeah, but this policy is coming to a farm near you if we don't stop it.
Someone can phone a 1-800 number.
Absolutely, and that's what happened
You
here.
could be disgruntled at your neighbor, and you could be not wanting to hear the rooster crowing anymore, and you could call and say, I'm pretty sure they have H5N1, and they could come in and they kill every animal that person owns. And this is reality. And that's all we've been fighting for here. The ostriches have been the Trojan horse in the war, and they've been leading an amazing charge at gathering everybody's attention because they're unique and they're beautiful, they're prehistoric. And, a big applause for the ostriches because they are waking up the world.
Yeah. One other thing was that those of you that are doing the podcasting, the electronic things, getting out to the rest of people, we really appreciate that. That is a movement on itself, and that's what gets us into that move. So if we can get that rolling and find these contractors, that's what we need to work on now, because that is deathly evil that's coming in at us.
And remember, those contractors, I keep saying, they will become international heroes by saying no. That's it. International heroes.
This is the power of the people, us stepping up, and each time we stop, get another company on board that stops it, is another step forward to making a change in a policy that's going to save millions of animals.
I don't know, not everybody might be religious, but I really do think that it's the perfect time. I'd really like Jeff to lead us in a prayer. And it's a prayer for our farm. It's a prayer for all of us. It's a prayer for the ostriches and prayer for everything we're standing for. And we would like to give blessings and a gratitude to the universe and to God for the divine interventions today and the miracles that are still yet to come, because we are still going to receive many more miracles here. And I believe that that's going to be powerful.
Amen. All right. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this amazing group of heroes that has shown up in the last 24 hours. In our darkest moments, in our weakest points, we look to you and we feel your love, we feel your faith, and when we're guided by it, good things happen. Today is a miracle. Today is the start, I truly believe in my heart, of something amazing happening. Thank you for giving us the power to communicate with people all around the world. Thank you for the opportunity to share the message. Thank you for giving us the strength to wake up every day and continue this fight. Thank you for Dave. Thank you for Karen. Thank you for Katie and their families. The inspiration that they are setting and the example that they are setting for the rest of us.
So just remembering too that we're all here in peace, unity, and we are all here to give each other strength, share stories, love one another, pick each other up, and leave here better people. So we don't stand for violence and hatred. We don't want any mean talk. Canadian Food Inspection Agency is a very important organization, and it is an important organization within Canada. We just need to repair the eroded trust between Canadians and this organization, and how we do that is by change. So it's a big shout out to a great organization. We need them. But it is putting us more at risk than ever because people do not trust them. So if our farms aren't trusting them, we're not calling in things that are very important. And that whole shoot, shovel, shut up is kind of coming back into play. And we need better outbreak responses. We need better support. We don't need to be attacked. And we don't need to be steamrolled.
Hopefully the contracted company, I'm working very hard to figure out who they are. You will be the first to know after the farmers if I do. So keep checking back at savetheostriches.com. I'm Drea Humphrey for Rebel News. At Rebel News, we don't get a penny from the government, like 95% of the media. Yet we are always around, it seems, with our boots on the ground, giving you the other side of the story to the narrative that they put out. If you'd like to be a part of what's making it possible for me to be here and help me recoup some of the costs Rebel News now has to cover from me canceling my commitments earlier, so such as the canceled hotel room that doesn't really cancel, and other things, then please consider donating what you can at savetheostriches.com.